loading a repository, right? We are in the chapter of fourth chapter, testing and validating a repository. In that one, we went for first part that is called as global consistency check. In the global consistency check, we understand what are the errors it can identify. Okay, some sample errors also we saw. Each and every logical column has mapping with the physical column or not. Each and every dimension table has the key column or not. Each and every table in the BMM layer is joined or not. Each and every business model contains minimum more than one table or not. Each and every business model contains corresponding subject area or not. These are things what is done by global consistency check. At the time, through three types of messages. One is called as errors, warnings, best practices. If you have errors, no issues. But if you have warnings or best practices, if you have errors, because we need to debug them. If you have warnings, 70% of the warnings will cause the problems. 70% of the warnings will cause the problem. That's the reason try to debug the warnings also. Next one is best practices. No issues, you can ignore them. Next, we went for loading the repository. Before that, we discussed about the servers. What are the servers available in our version? obiee11g. We discussed these are the servers what available. One is called as Oracle obiee server. Second is called as presentation server. Next, Java host, scheduler, cluster controller. And final one is WebLogic server. WebLogic server newly introduced in obiee11g. It was not there in obiee10g. In place of this WebLogic server, we were used to use IaaS, Internet Information Services, or OC4J. Okay, and 1 to 5 servers in case of 10G, individually they used to register. But in case of 11G, these all things are registered inside the OPM and CPL. OPM and CPL stands for Oracle Process Management Control. Guys, I am getting a lot of noise. Please go on mute. Please go on mute. Guys, please go on mute. Amar, Kalyan, Surya. Okay. So these are the servers what we discussed. Next, we went for loading our repository, whatever repository developed, loading into the Oracle BA server. We understand we have to close the RPD. That is the best practice only, but in the 10G it is a mandatory part. Second step, we understand we need to start the WebLogic server alone or all obiee servers. WebLogic server alone or all obiee servers. Next, configure RPD in Interface Manager. Whenever you configure RPD Interface Manager, automatically come back and configure one file that is called as nksconfig.ini file. nksconfig.ini file. ini stands for installation file. Next, start or restart Oracle base server. Whenever you started Oracle base server, back it will go and read which files are nksconfig.ini file will read. As per the instructions available in nksconfig file, it will do the activities. Then we went for confirming RPD loaded or not by checking log file. What is the name of log file, sir? What is the name of log file? You need to remember. What is that? nqserver.log. Okay, some points will be there. You should remember those points. There is no other go. You read 1 or 2 times and try to remember that one. Suppose file name. File name is, you need to remember. There is no other go. Okay. Next, confirm RPD loaded or not by developing report. Right. These are 6 steps we completed. There is no issues. Then we are going for enabling logic. What is the problem we face this? We developed excellent one report. Let us say this is what our report. Let us say new analysis B151 sample sales. Now we are going for one column, let us say one column that is calendar year column, and we are going for another column that is, let us say, dollars. These are the 2 columns what we taken. We are trying to click on results. Whenever you click on result, then we are getting output. But I am a customer or client, I am complaining like this data whatever you are showing, that is wrong data. how you can prove yourself, how you can justify yourself this data is correct data. We need to go back and we need to see what is the SQL query it is written. For that purpose, I am going for administration. There I have one option that is called as manage sessions. There I have one option that is called as view log. Always your log will be last but one. Always your log will be last but one. So I am going for this view log. Whenever you see this view log, we are seeing what's here. Some logs you are able to see, right? Some logs you are able to see. Because in last class, did you remember or not, I kept WebLogic level, log level is what, sir? 1. Now, this is the time to understand this point. What is the point is? This point. What is the first point, sir? Oracle-based server provides a facility for logging query activity at the individual user level. At the individual user level. What is that meaning? Let me open our RPD into online mode. Let's say Oracle Business Intelligence, BA Administration. Then I am going to the file menu and opening in online mode. Then I am providing here RR iTech 123, RR iTech 123. Then I am going for manage. Here I have identity. Then I have here action, set online user filter. I am typing here star. Then if you see carefully here, WebLogic user. First, WebLogic user. What is the logging level, sir? 187. In previous class, if you remember or not, I set it 1, that one. Okay. So that is the reason I got the log. But how many lines I got, sir? Very minimal. 5 lines I got. And for this WebLogic, I given 1. Can I give for Gen user 2 also? That means this logging level is I am setting at the user level or enrollment level? User level only. So for some of the users, you can track full-fledgedly what that guy is doing. For some of the users, you can believe that guy will not do any mispractices. So you can believe and you can give the 0 also. Am I clear? That means user level, you can set this log level. User level, you can set this log level. That is what my first point is talking about. Oracle-based server provides a facility for logging query activity at the individual user level. Next. Logging is intended for quality assurance, testing, debugging, and used by Oracle technical support. Oracle technical support. What is that meaning is, suppose just now I asked one question, this report is wrong means you're going back and need to see the SQL, right? Of course, here I don't have physical SQL. Did you observe? Is it my SQL, physical SQL, sir? If I execute this one in the database, will it execute? It is saying from B151 supplier sales. B151 supplier sales is in my presentation layer of the RPD subject area name, that is, right? It is not the table name. It is not the table name. So if I execute this one in the database, it will not execute. I require physical SQL. Physical SQL is not formed here. To form physical SQL, we need to provide logging level as minimum 2. Minimum 2. So I am going back and I am providing 2 log level and I will run the same report. At the time we will see the physical SQL. For that purpose, I am going back end and I am setting this log level as 2 for the user of WebLogic, right? For the user of WebLogic, I am setting log level as 2. Click on OK. Now I am closing this guy. Then I am checking in changes because my whatever I done that should be applicable. I am checking in. I am saving this one. To make my original file with the synchronization, to make my original file also sync up with this one, I am going for what, sir? File menu, copy as, what is your file name? B151 underscore EBA. Select that one, click on save, click on S. So my original file also synced with my Oracle based server file. Now I will go to the front end. There, here I have some temporary cursor caches. Did you observe? Cursor cache is a temporary cursor cache. Always it is best practice to remove this one. Otherwise, if same report, if I run one more time, it will not execute any queries. In the temporary cursor, we have the result. That result only will show to you. That's the reason always best practice is remove this cursor. Close all cursors. I closed all the cursors. Now again go back. This is what your report. This is what your report. If you want reload server metadata also, because something we change in the RPD in online mode, we need to reload or not? We need to reload server metadata. Once you reloaded that one, click on refresh it. Refresh means data will be refreshed. Once it is refreshed, go to the administration. Next, manage sessions. Next, I have here one option that is called as view log. Go to this view log. Go to this view log. Here, observe here, so many logs are came to the picture, right? Here, main logs if you see, this is our main log. This is one main log, correct? When this main log came is, I clicked on the back button. Did you observe? At that time, whenever I go to the result page, at the time that is refreshed. The query is automatically refreshed. At that time, I got this log. And I clicked on the refresh button. At the time I got this one. These between small logs are in between some functionalities will be executed. That is not related to our function, our report output and all. Okay. Any log you can take, this log or this log you can take. I am taking this log, view log. Click on that one. Then if you go and see the log level, if you observe here, compared to previous one, it is big or small, sir? It is big, right? Right. If you have still confusion, what you can do is, firstly, if you want to do means manage sessions, close all cursors. Okay, without any confusion, if you want, close all cursors and sign out and sign in, log in as WebLogic. That means at that time you will not have any cursor, sir. Whatever cursor I shown to you people, that is a temporary cursor that will be valid for sign in and sign out only. Once the user signed out, the cursor will be automatically vanished. If you face any problem with the cursor cache, that solution is what, sir? Go back and sign out, sign in. So I am signing out and I am signing in RR iTech 123. Now I am going for one report development analysis B151 supplier sales. To avoid the confusion and all, I am taking different columns also. Let us say I am taking month code column. I am clicking on results. Previously I never taken month code column, right? Okay, now I am going for seeing my output administration. Okay, then I am going for manage sessions. Then bottom of this one I have only one view log, correct? Click on this view log. Then you will see carefully if you observe, I have here month code. This is called as logical SQL or physical SQL, sir? Here B151 supplier sales is saying that is a name in my presentation layer, subject area name. And coming to this guy, this is a physical SQL or logical SQL, sir? If you see here clearly it is saying somewhere from which table, sir? Supplier to D1 calendar to table. D1 calendar 2 is my physical table. D1 calendar 2 is my physical table name. Am I clear that what? So this is log level 2. So see log level 2 how big it is there? Too much how big it is there, right? Now this is the time to understand. Log levels. This is the time to understand log level 1 is what, log level 2 is what. What exactly we have log level 1? Everything, each and every point will be available in log level 2. On top of that one, what, sir? Some extra information also will be there. Now we need to focus on understanding these logs. Right. Here we are seeing only log level 2, right? I don't have previous log. Do I have previous log? I don't have previous log. If you want to access previous logs also means we have one file backend. That file will have all the logs. We need to contact that file. Are you clear? If you come like administration, manage sessions, view log, then I will have only that corresponding logs, that user corresponding logs. If I want all users corresponding logs, go backend and see the npquery.log file. That's what my next point I written here. That is, the query log file is named npquery.log and is located in so and so directory. And here one interesting point is there, query logging is normally disabled in production mode. Why it is disabled, sir? If I given in production mode itself is read only, yes or no? Production mode itself is read only. No one can modify it. No one can delete it. Okay, at that time, why you need to track the users what they are doing? You need not track it. You need not track it. And if you are trying to track, what is the problem is my Oracle based server needs to write each and every log in the notepad. If it is writing each and every log in the notepad, let us say simultaneously 20 members came into the enrollment and they are doing their own jobs. 20 members corresponding logs has to create in the npquery.log file. That means Oracle based server will be busy in creating logs for these 20 members only. Then when it will be go and do other tasks? That is the reason one of the performance tuning technique is make logging level at 0 in production mode. That is the reason exclusively I given here query logging is normally disabled in production mode. And if you want to see all the queries, you can see using this one. And here I give a next point, individual report run log can be accessed using temporary cursor cache. Temporary cursor cache, it will be cleaned for each login and logout. Administration next, manage sessions next, bottom vlog, bottom but one service actually. Bottom but one. In case of 10G, it is exactly bottom only. Now it is bottom but one. Yes or no? Bottom we have one vlog option. That is temporary only. That we are not going for. Bottom but one we are going. Okay, right. Next, how to set that is we need to go to the manage. Next identity, we need to select the user and we need to provide that one. Next one is inspecting the query log. What are the different parts we have? That parts we need to observe. The first part, whatever we have, this is called as SQL issued from client. That is called as, here what's the from supplier says is saying. Is it logical SQL or physical SQL? Logical SQL. To understand better, let me go to the npquery.log file. Where is npquery.log, sir? Start. Or else you can take from here also. What is the big deal? If you take this one, this query is called as what, sir? Logical SQL. This query is called as logical SQL. But I don't have here log level 1. I have only log level 2. I want log level 1 also means shortly I need to go for backend file. E drive next. obiee11g next. Instance 1 next. Diagnostics, logs next. Oracle based server component, core applications. Here I have npquery.log. If you go for npquery.log, already yesterday I said the symbols are separation between previous logs and this log. Go bottom of this one. Go bottom of this one first. Our log will be available always bottom. Once you went to the bottom of this one, these all lines are talking about yours only. Just now we ran for a column called as month code. Previously you ran for a columns called as what, sir? Year and dollars. Year and dollars. This is physical. This is also log level 2 set and we ran this one. Did you remember? I set log level 2 and I ran. And one more approach what I went is I logged out and logged in. This one is I cleaned the cursors. I cleaned the cursors manually. I ran this report. Second time is what, sir? I didn't clean the cursors. I just sign out and sign in and I done. Are you clear these 2 points? Okay, the question is here. The question is here. What you asking? What you trying to ask is in the production mode. In the production mode, I kept log level is equal to 0. At that time, in the npquery.log, any log will be created or not? Answer is no. Answer is no. Answer is no. You will not create any logs in npquery. Whatever we have npquery.log only, that only we are seeing front end also. Administration, manage sessions, vlog also. We are seeing what, sir? This only we are seeing. But the only thing is whatever your corresponding logs, that only we are seeing, not entire thing. Okay, both are one and same. Only thing is subset of this file you are seeing over there. Yes, yes. Now, if I need to compare log level 1 and log level 2, this is my log level 1, correct? This is my log level 1, correct? Yes or no? Now, if you see in log level 1, do I have here logical SQL or not? Yes. One is logical SQL part, one is logical SQL part. Let me take separate notepads. Right. You see here, this is what, sir? One is logical SQL. Next one is what, sir? Query status successfully completed or not, successfully completed or not. Next one is what, sir? Physical query response time. Next one is DB connect time. Next one is this also some time. That means I have here 5 parameters. One is logical SQL. Second one is query status. Remaining 3 things are more or less talking about time. More or less talking about time. That's the reason in my slide also I written same points. If you see log level side, this side only observe, sir. You will have username, session ID and request ID for each query. Do I have username on these all things or not, sir? Somewhere if you see, you will have your username also. I maybe didn't copy that properly. Even here also you have somewhere, right? What is that? Okay. Username and session ID, these all things are available. Username and session ID, these all things are available. Next one is what, sir? SQL for the request using business model. SQL query, SQL for the request using business model names. Is it our business model names or not? So it is a logical SQL. It is a logical SQL. Next, query status, success, failure, or termination, or timed out. I have here query status, successful, or completion of these all things. Then I have here elapsed time for query completion, execution, query cache, and backend database processing. These all things are talking about time only. Those all 3 parameters are, these are the 3 parameters. So in my log level 1, I have mainly 3 points I can say. One is I will have logical SQL, I will have query status, I will have different time parameters. Okay. Next, if you go for the log level 2, let me take into separate notepad. Log level 2 I am taking. Log level 2 is this is year 2, here is my log level 2. This one I am taking separate notepad. This one I am taking to separate notepad. Now tell me, this is logical SQL or not, sir? Logical SQL. This logical SQL already available in the log level 1 or not? Yes, it is available. And next one is what, sir? General query info, it is available. General query info is the one which talks about what is your repository name, that is star. Where you have chance to see the star, sir? Where you define the star? Where you define the star, sir? Did you remember or not? I shown you one file. That file is called as nksconfig.ini. nksconfig.ini. In that nksconfig.ini, if you go and see, there I have one part that is called as repository. Under repository, we are seeing what, sir? Star. So what is your repository name you are giving, sir? Star. Suppose if you put your name over there, let us say I given there RR I take, then what will come, sir, there? Repository is equal to RR I take will come. But by default name is star. No one will disturb that one. Everyone will keep that only. Okay. Perfect. Now we understand one point that is called as general query info. This part you understand. Next what, sir? Your subject area. This is nothing but your business model name, sir. Your business model name. This is what, sir? Your presentation layer. We have the subject area, right? That name it is. Okay. Next one. Next line is talking about this is sending query to database named ORCL. It is sending to ORCL means surely physical SQL or not? Surely physical. This parameter is available in our log level 1, sir. No. That means now we got second one. This second latest one, right? This is the first one. This information is not available in log level 1. This information also not available in log level 1. 2 new things came into the picture. As of now. Now I am going for query status. Query status is available in log level 1 or not? Available. No issues. Now here number of rows returned. Is it available, sir? No. Number of rows is not available. Next to physical query response time. Time is available. No issues. This is what, sir? This is also available. This is also time. This is not available again. Rows returned to the client. What is the difference between this parameter and this parameter, sir? It is saying from database how many records are coming. It is saying what, sir? How many records I am showing to the user. Suppose from database, let us say I got 50 records, but internally in the report end, I given some filter. I given some filter. What will happen, sir? Number of records will be less or not? So if there is no filter, in ideal case, the number of records which are coming from database equivalent to the number of records which are showing to the user. In ideal case, that is. Now let me go for next one. Let me go for next one, that is called as what, sir? Logical query summary status. This also available or not? I hope now we got 4 parameters, new parameters. One is what, sir? General query info. That is repository name, subject area name, these all things. Second one is physical query. Third one is what, sir? Number of rows written from the database. Fourth one is number of rows written from the client. That is the reason I given those all points here. Whatever available in log level 1, everything are available in log level 2 or not? Yes, that is the reason all items for level 1 plus those mentioned below. Repository name, business model name, presentation catalog name. This is extra or not? These 3 things only we are calling it as what, sir? General query info. These 3 things only we are calling it as general query info. Next one is what, sir? SQL for the request using physical data source syntax. Supply to dot calendar, it is saying. That is physical table name or not? Yes. Next, number of rows written from a physical database. That is available. Number of rows written to the client. That is available. These are the 4 parameters. What is extra it came. These are the 4 parameters. What are extra it came. Any questions on log level 1 and log level 2, sir? No questions?
Sir, I have log level, log values, whatever the SQL query is there, we can see that.
Correct.
Instead of log.
Correct. Correct. Log level is useful to see your SQL queries, sir. Nothing much. This is mainly useful whenever you want to debug your thing. Whenever you want to debug your thing, then it will be useful. That's what I clearly written. This log level is useful to the people who want to debug the one. Okay, Oracle technical support team, I said. Oracle technical support team means that may be developer. Each and every developer will be Oracle technical support only, right? Right. Perfect. So this is what the log level. These are the different parts we have. Once go through this one, you come to understand. Next, modify RPD in online mode. Whenever you want to modify RPD in online mode, what are the activities we are doing, sir? One is checkout. Second one is what, sir? Modifying the metadata, whatever you want, you can modify it. Third one is what, sir? Check-in. Save RPD. Next, use copy as option to override original RPD. Next, reload server metadata. Reload server. These are the 6 steps what you are doing if you want to modify RPD in online mode. If you want to modify RPD in online mode. Am I clear this point? Yes. With this we completed the chapter that is called as testing and validating your repository. Testing and validating your repository. In that one we learned only mainly 3 topics we learned, sir. Very good topics. One is called as check global consistency. Second one is called as loading your RPD into Oracle base server. Third one is called as log level. These are the 3 important chapters what we learned inside this chapter. Checking global consistency, loading your RPD into Oracle base server, then last one, log level. These are 3 topics what we learned. With this chapter is completed. Now I want to give one example on this one. Let me go and give one example. Suppose, let us say I want to add one column here. Can I add or not? Right click on this one, then new object, then what, sir? Logical column. So I am giving some name. Let us say XYZ I am giving. Okay, and I need to give some definition also. That's the reason I am saying it as a populate with the 1 static value. XYZ column will be populated with 1 value. That's what, sir? 1 static value. Click on OK. Now, did you observe or not? Automatically, some right mark is came, right? That right mark is came means objects are checked out. Why it is automatically checking out is I have here one option, tools, options, general. There I have one option, that is what, sir? Check out objects automatically. This option is enabled. That is the reason it is checking out. If this option is not enabled, at the time it will ask you, do you want me to check out or what? Let us say I am going to here, I'm double clicking on this guy, diet code. At the time it is asking, see sir, physical column ORCL has read only attribute. Do you want to check it out? Previously, is it given this kind of information, sir? No. Directly it is checked out. Now it is asking information from you. If I say yes, it will check out. If I say no, it will open as a read-only copy. You cannot modify it. You cannot modify it. If I click on S, let us say double click on this one. If I click on S, then you can modify it. Are you clear, sir? So this checkout information if you got means that meaning tools options menu. There we have checkout objects automatically. This is disabled. That is what the meaning. Are you clear? Normally in company it will be always in disable mode. Always it will be in disable mode. Here in our training room, each and every time if you are doing something, it will be disturbance for us, right? It will be disturbance for us. That's the reason I used to keep that as checkout objects automatically. Okay, but in company you need to understand which objects are checking out, which objects are checking in. That's the reason that will be enabled. Okay, perfect. I am clicking on checkout objects automatically in our training room, no issues. Click on OK. I created one column. That column I am dragging and dropping. That column I am dragging and dropping into let us say junk. Now I am clicking on check-in changes. I done what? What are the steps I done, sir? Now checkout I done. Checkout means what it is saying, sir? Logs objects by that user. What does that mean? Logs objects by that user. What does that mean? Suppose if you see a diet code is locked by which user, sir? WebLogic user. Till the time I checked in, no one can work on this diet code. How I can prove that point? Let us say I am opening all programs, Oracle Business Intelligence, BA Administration. Then going for the file menu, open, next online, RR, iTech 123. I have one more user. That guy is called as Abel. Abel password is admin123. Abel password is admin123. Enter. Now this user want to modify. Let us say diet code. He is trying to double click on it one. Then it is saying error. What is error, sir? An error occurred while trying to check out objects from the server. Please verify the server setup. Okay, please verify the server setup. What is meaning is why it is throwing this kind of error is already this object is checked out by whom, sir? That guy. That object is not available in the server. I mean to say it is locked by that user. It's locked by that user. That is the reason it's throwing that one. If you want to modify another object, you can modify it, no issues. Suppose you want to modify generic descriptions. Double click on this one, then no issues, he is able to modify. Now observe here, this generic description is checked out by this guy or not. Now suppose another user, that is WebLogic guy, want to modify the generic description, double click on this one, it's throwing error or not. That means what is your understanding? Any one object is checked out by one person, that will be locked by that person automatically. At that moment, no user can work on the same object. But he can work on the same RPD. But different parts of the objects need to work. I mean to say one guy is working on the diet code column, other guy need to work on generic description column. One guy is working on employee table, other guy need to work on DP table column. Are you clear, sir? Same objects they cannot work, but different objects in the same RPD, they can work. Different objects in the same RPD, they can work. Am I clear the point? Yes. Okay, that's what my meaning. Let me check in this one. Yes. Okay. Now, if you go for my document, I said here modify metadata, add or delete or modify. I added one column that is called as XYZ. Then what, sir? Check in. I checked in also, lock will be released. Here lock is happened, right? That lock will be released and changes will go into Oracle base server. Fourth one, save RPD. It saves Oracle base server RPD. Oracle base server contains one internal RPD, right? Yes or no? Internal RPD what, sir? In our case is what, sir? B151 underscore EBA underscore BI0073. That's what your RPD. That will be saved. But we want to save our original one. Original one is what, sir? B151 underscore EBA. Then we need to go for copy as option and we need to do it. To do like that, To do like that, I am going for saving of this one. Then I am going for file menu, copy as, and I need to do that process. Copy as, and I need to select here B151 EVA. And I need to click on save. Click on OK. Yes, I done this step also, that is called as use copy as option to override original RPD. Then what, sir? Reload server metadata. Whatever changes we've done here, if you go to our front end, let us say here. Okay, I am going back. If I expand, let us say sales. If I expand, let us say junk, then bottom of this one, what happens, sir? XYZ is came. Why it is came? Actually, I clicked on the back options, right? Whenever I clicked on the back options, it will be automatically refreshing. So server is reloaded that object. Suppose now my window is in this position. If I go and if I add one column, let us say right click, new object, let us say logical column, let us say some A, B, C. Okay, and I am going for column source. Let us say this is 2. I am giving some name. Okay, click on OK. Now I am dragging and dropping that into junk. Then I am going for check-in changes. Click S, click OK, click save. Then go for front end. If I see here, do I have that object, sir? Automatically. If I click on this refresh, will it come, sir? I am clicking on refresh. Click on the sales. Click on the junk. Do you got, sir? No. Refresh will not going to do. We need to do what, sir? We need to do reload server metadata. Reload server metadata. Whenever I use Internet Explorer back button, automatically it is reloading. That is what happened. Am I clear, sir? So that is the reason I written one point here. Always any changes if you do in the front end, in the back end, we need to do what, sir? Reload server metadata. We need to do reload server metadata. Right. Any questions on this topic, sir?
Sir, in server also, metadata also.
So question is here, in server also only metadata will be available, data also will be stored in the server. Answer is anywhere metadata only available, sir. Data will not come to the picture. Okay, data will not come to the picture. Okay, data will be always available in the database. Except one scenario, cache is there. That cache I will talk later point of time. Okay, in that case data will be available. That I will talk later point of time. This point of time I don't want to disturb you people. Okay, right. Check out and check in information. Okay. So the checkout and check-in version is like Informatica version control or not, that is a question. Answer is this checkout check-in is available in each and every tool, sir. In each and every tool. Okay, in online mode, if you want to modify anything, the checkout check-in is available. Normally, if you go for, let us say, our Microsoft Office Excel. There also, if you keep one thing that is called as share workbook, one option is available. If you enable the share workbook, multiple members can open that one and they can work on that one. But if you take particular cell, on that particular cell at the time one user only will work. Okay, that means what I am trying to tell, the story is checkout and check-in is not property of obiee, not property of Informatica, not property of something else. In each and every tool there is a common practice. Okay, right. Now, with this I completed the chapter called as testing. Then I am moving on to the next one. Please put it in as adding multiple sources. Please put it in as adding multiple physical table sources. Please put it in as adding multiple physical table sources. Right. First I will show you the problem. Then I will go for the solution. I am going for one new report. I am going for analysis, B151 supplier sales. Then I am developing one report that contains, let us say, here I have here type code, and I have here sales, then I have here dollars. This is the report I give and click on results. Now, this report if I given to the client will be happy or not happy? If I given this report to the client will be happy or not happy? Client will not happy. Why? Because here I am giving what, sir? Type codes I am giving. No one in the world will remember the codes. No one in the world will remember codes. Everyone will remember the name only. Everyone will remember the name only. Suppose my manager will remember my name, but not my employee number, right? So similarly, what is the problem is here? I have here type code, but I don't have here type name. Unfortunately, to take the type name, I don't have type name information in my products. Same explanation is applicable for I have here subtype code, but I don't have what, sir? Subtype name. Same explanation is applicable for supplier code I have, but I don't have supplier name. Diet code is available here somewhere, but I don't have what is the diet name. Sugar patient means sugar patient diet, something will be there, right? Next, I have here product key, but I don't have here the product price is what? The product cost is what? Or price is what? That means some information related to the product is missed out. Some information related to product is missed out. I want those information. So adding multiple physical tables chapter will be enhance the extra information whatever you require that information to your table. Now to do like that, we are going for this scenario. If you see carefully, here I have the products. For this products table, I am going to add what, sir? Die type table next, price list table next, product subtype table next, suppliers table next, products type table. As part of this one, we have these are the steps. First, we need to understand import additional products tables what you require. So I identified these are the 5 tables I required. Okay, in this one I have price information. That is the reason I am importing this one. In this one I have diet information. That is the reason I am importing this one. In this one I have subtype. That is what I am importing this one. In this one I have type. That is what I am importing. In this one I have supplier name. That is what I am importing. Next, I need to define the keys and joins. Keys and joins. I need to define it. Next, identify physical columns for mapping. Whatever information you want for the reporting. Whatever information you want for the reporting, those all columns we need to identify. I have type code, but I don't have what, sir? Type name. This is the type name. I have here subtype code, but I don't have what, sir? Subtype name. That's the reason I want that one. I have diet code, but I don't have diet type. The name is not there. That's what I'm going for this one. I have here product key, but I don't have price. That's what I'm going for this one. I mean to say, I want 1, 2, 3, 4. One more thing is missed out. What is that? Supplier name. Supplier name is missing in my screenshot. Supplier name is missing in my screenshot. That also there. Okay, total 5 columns are required. Next, adding sources to an LTS. Here, first let me go and do the first part. This is my RPD. Now I want to import some of the things. Let us go for right click on this connection pool. Next, what, sir? Right click, next. Import metadata, next. Click on next. Then we need to select 5 tables here. One from the supplier 2. I am going for supplier 2. Then I am selecting 5 tables. One is what, sir? Product type. Why you are going for this table, sir? Because I require item type. I want to import product subtype also because I require item subtype. I want to go for diet types also because I want diet type. I want here price table also because I want price column. I want here supplier table because I want supplier name. So that is the reason I am selecting 1 table, 2 table, 3 tables, 4 tables, next 5 tables. Select those 5 tables, click on this import button. Those all things are importing. Once it is done, then click on finish button. Yes, click on finish. Those all things are came. Check in this one. Okay, save it. Now go and see the data inside that one. Let us say first we will go with the suppliers. Right click on this one, click on view data. Here I have information. What is the supplier code? What is the supplier name? Similarly, try to observe other one. Let us say product type. Right click on this one, click on view data. Then I have information here. What is the type code? What is the type name? Instead of providing your report, let us say 100 this much of thing, if I provide name as what, sir? Backing this much of sales, it is more user friendly or not? Here 101 something you given, 101 is corresponding to what, sir? Beef. The beef this much if you given, then it will be more user friendly or not? End of our lesson we are trying to do that one. End of our lesson we are trying to do that kind of reporting. Okay. Right. Yes, we understand the data, what available in product type. Then I have going for subtype, click on view data. I have your information. What is your type code also? What is your subtype code? What is your item subtype? This type code, why they populated in this table is to join product type table and product subtype table. In product type table, this type code is primary key or foreign key, sir? Primary key. In this product subtype table, this type code is primary key or foreign key, sir? Foreign key, because it is a reference of primary key. It is a reference of primary key. I am closing this one. Then I am going for date types. Right click on this date type, click on view data. Then I have here two columns. What is date means 1, regular means 2. Then I am going for close. Then I am going for price list. Here I have information. What is the product price? Click on view data. Each and every code wise, like let us say 1001 is product code number. That corresponding cost is what, sir? 66.20 is the corresponding cost. So I have here price information. Now our aim is we need to provide joins, right? To provide joins, select this OR cell, go to the physical diagram. Okay, now I have product information is where, sir? This is what the product information, right? Yes or no? For this product, I need to join these all things. First, let me go for suppliers. One supplier may provide n number of products or not. One supplier may provide n number of products. Let us say we'll take one supplier. Let us say Pfizer. Pfizer is one client. Pfizer client has so many medicines, right? If you see for babies, okay, baby product. If you see, half of the product of baby products will be from Pfizer only. If you observe anything, if you have a chance to observe the baby products, okay, whatever you are using, lotions, whatever that may be, those are half of the products will be coming from the Pfizer client. Pfizer is one of the great client or number one client in the industry of healthcare. Okay, perfect. Now I am taking here join condition. Then I need to move from year to year or year to year, sir? Many to one. Many to one means products to suppliers. So what is the common columns are here? Supplier code next. Here somewhere I have supplier code. Click on OK. Click on OK. Another record while trying to check out objects from the server. Please verify the server setup. One second. This guy previously we checked out, right? Okay. I don't want this session. I am closing this one. This is someone else. Okay. Now I am trying to do same job. Give that one. Supplier code next. Supplier code. Click on OK. What is the problem? You understand, right? Yes or no? So one more user using that one. That is the reason that kind of error we got. That other user session I killed. That is the other user session I killed. It is accepting that one. Previously, while I am showing that one, it is the problem. Okay. Next one is what, sir? Here I have here. Let us say next one product date types I have. I'm sorry. Product date types I have. So one date will contain a number of products or not. Let us say one sugar patient I am saying means we have food, whatever food we need to provide in that food, so many items will be there. Yes or no? Okay, one is sugarless tea or sugarless rice or sugarless dal, something like that. Okay. Now what I am trying to say is diet code. Then here also we need to select diet code. Click on OK. Now similarly go for next one. Let us say product subtype. I am going for product to product subtype. Common column is here subtype code versus subtype code. Click on OK. Similarly, one subtype code contain one type contains so many subtypes. Yes or no? That's the reason I am joining like that. Type code versus type code. Click on OK. Next here price is there. The price also I am joining. The corresponding column is product key versus product key. Click on OK. To organize these all things properly, auto layout. Okay. Then I have like this information. If you see here carefully, the schema is what schema, sir? Star schema or snowflake schema? This is one type. These all tables are normalized tables or denormalized tables, sir? First tell me that one. Normalized tables only, right? One product information we divide into these many tables. One product information we divide into these many tables. These all are product information only. So these tables are normalized or denormalized? Normalized. A schema which is designed using normalized table is called as snowflake schema. A schema which is designed using normalized tables is called as snowflake schema. So here we have snowflake schema. Don't worry. The snowflake schema we are going to convert into star schema in our BMM layer. How to convert that we need to understand. Yes, now I did my total physical layer configuration. Anything left, sir? No. Once it is done, first go and check in changes. Each and every task, better practice is always check in and save. In our training room, it is mandatory. Why? Because suddenly current is off. Then whatever work we done, that will be lost, right? That's the reason each small work try to do check in and save. Perfect. Next one. I have here products table. This products is logical table or what, sir? It is a logical table. What about this one, sir? Logical table source, right? I mean to say, I am renaming this one. Rename home. This is called as logical table. Yes or no? This is what, sir? Logical table source home. Logical table source. Now, if you see here carefully, I have here one information that is called as what, sir? Item supplier. This LTS D1 products is pointing to a physical table. What physical table, sir? D1 products is my physical table, right? Do I have direct join between this D1 products table and this D1 supplier, sir? Do I have direct join or not? Previously created, right? If you see here, products and D1 suppliers, do I have direct join or not? D1 suppliers, yes or no? Direct join is available. But D1 products and product type, do I have direct join, sir? No. If you see here, one thing I will show you, if I am trying to drag and drop item supplier onto this one, it is accepting. But if I am trying to drag and drop product type, here item type is there, I am trying to drag and drop that one, it is accepting, sir? No. So to drag and drop one column from physical layer to this logical table source, we should have what, sir? Direct join. We should have direct join. This logical table source is as of now pointing to D1 products. D1 products must have what, sir? Direct join. As of now, I can drag and drop item supplier onto this one. Whenever I drag and drop, two activities will be happens in the back end. See here, I drag and drop. What happens, sir? One thing is column created, yes or no? And if you see the back end, double click on this one, in the general, what happens, sir? D1 supplier is added. Now, can you tell me this logical table source is pointing to these two physical tables or not? That means one logical table source contains multiple physical tables or not? Multiple physical tables are there. And if you see whatever column we added, that is called as supplier. Item supplier, right? As item supplier is added here, it is pointing to which table, sir? D1 suppliers. Remaining all columns are pointing to which table, sir? D1 underscore products. Am I clear at this point? Similarly, can you drag and drop another one, that is what, sir? Let us say die type. Will it accept or not, sir, first of all? Why it is accept, sir? Direct join is available for these die types too. Internally we have these two tables. Any one table has direct join means it will accept. Here I have D1 products. D1 products has direct join with my die table. There is a reason it will accept it. So I am joining die type. I am dragging and dropping. Whenever you drag and drop, what happens, sir? Die type is king. Now, similarly, can you drag and drop the subtype, sir? Will it accept or not? Just you need to think as a LKZ guy. You need to see as only direct join is available or not. Available or not? Available or not? Not available? I given direct join only, right? Go and see here. Products table is one, and this is what, sir? Product subtype table. Do I have direct join or not? Then will it accept or not? Accepts. Item subtype, drag and drop on that one. It is accepted. Similarly, can you drag and drop this price, sir? Price, where is that? Price. I can drag and drop price because I have direct join. Now, can you drag and drop this item type, sir? Now, can you drag and drop the item type, sir? Direct join to whom, sir? Here I have this many tables are there. Any one table has no direct join with this one? Are you clear what I am trying to say? Previously, you checked only with this table. Now we need to check what, sir? These many tables are there. Any one of the table has direct join with this type, I can drag and drop. My subtype is directly joined with type, yes or no? If you go and see in the physical diagram, my subtype and this type both are directly joined. My subtype is now part of this LTS, right? My subtype is now part of this LTS. So now I can drag and drop this item type, no issues. Let us say drag and drop item type. I drag and drop. Okay, right. Click on check-in changes, click on S. Now, whatever we done, that is called as automatic method, just drag and drop method we are doing. I don't like this drag and drop method. What I am doing is I am deleting, let us say, one column for sample purpose, and also corresponding I have here what, sir? The table will be that, the table also I am deleting. Remove, click on OK. Now, don't drag and drop and do manual method. Don't drag and drop and do manual method. Manual method means what, sir? Two things I need to do. One is I need to add the corresponding table. Second is I need to add the corresponding column. To add the corresponding table, to whom we are adding the corresponding table, sir? We are adding to LTS or LT? LTS, double click on this LTS. Now click on this add option. There I have here one option, is what, sir? D1 product type. Observe here, D1 product type is coming, D1 orders 2 is coming. But it is not showing D1 customer or D1 calendar. Why, sir? Reason is what, sir? Because D1 customers and D1 calendars has no direct join. Do I have direct join with the products, those are things? No. That is the reason customer table or calendar table is not showing here. Orders is showing. Why? Because D1 products has direct join with the orders. Are you clear this point? Click on product type. Next, click on select. That is came here. Next, what, sir? We need to add column. Click on column mapping. Then click on add. Then I am giving the name as, let us say, product type. Then go for the column source. Then what, sir? Derive from? I'm sorry. Click on OK because it's not available in BMM layer. I need to give your product type. Then it should be coming from where, sir? Coming from physical layer. That is the reason I am going for edit expression. Physical tables. Out of which physical table, sir? Product type physical table you want. Item type. Click on OK. Done. Click on OK. This is called as manual method. Drag and drop method means automatically these two activities doing. Manual method means we are doing manually, adding the table, adding the column, adding the table and adding the column. Now, till this point of time, you added all over physical columns or physical tables to whom, sir? Logical table, source only we added. Logical table, source only we added. Now, once you added, click on check-in changes. Let us see the report output first. Click on S, click on OK. Now I am selecting these all things. drag and drop onto products. Products, all this came, click on check in changes, yes, okay, save it, and to make our original file sync up with this one, I am saying as what, sir? Copy as your original file name is B151 underscore EBA, save, click on S, then go to the front end. Here I am doing, is it products information is available, sir? I need to reload server metadata, I am reloading it. Once you reload it, then go for the products, then I have here item type somewhere, product type, this is what, right? Instead of this kind of reporting, I want to go for some other reporting fashion, new, analysis, B151 supplier sales, click on OK, and I am clicking on a column called as product type, then a column called as dollars. This report I am going to give to the client. If I given this report, client will be happy or not? Previously he provided 100 this much. 100 means what, you don't know. Previously given 101 this much. 101 means what, you don't know. If you given this kind of report instead of previous report, the client will be very happy because it is more user friendly. Perfect. Now we understand how to enhance some more product information to the products. But while you are enhancing this one, you enhance these all physical tables to where, sir? Logical table source. Now I want to go for another method. Another method is, let us say I am deleting this product type. Okay, now I am going for here and I am also deleting corresponding table. I deleted. Can I drag and drop this product type, whatever it is there? Let us say, where is that, sir? Type, yes, item type. Can I drag and drop this onto LT, sir? Logical table? Yes or no? I can drag and drop onto logical table also. Where I drag and drop? I may remove these all things, sir, first. Product type I didn't remove. 1 second. Now let me check in changes. I remove product type, sir. Once again, let me verify it is removed. Now what I am doing is item type I am dragging and dropping onto logical table. Whenever I drag and drop, what happens, sir? New logical table source is created. And here item type is came into the picture. That means you can drag and drop a physical column onto LTS, or you can drag and drop a physical column onto logical table also. Then you will get one question. What is it, sir? Which method I need to follow? And when I need to follow which method? Answer is for that question. Before going for that column adding, you need to validate, do I have duplicated column or not? What do you mean by duplicate column? If you want to add, let us say, item type column from year to year. Item type is already available or not, we need to validate. If it is available already, then we need to drag and drop item type onto logical table. If data is duplicated, then we need to drag and drop onto where, sir? Logical table. If data is not duplicated, then we need to drag and drop onto where, sir? LTS, logical table source. My point is clear? So in previous case, I dragged and dropped item supplier onto LTS. Why? Because item supplier column is not available here. In previous case, I dragged and dropped die type also. Die type is not available here. In previous case, I dragged and dropped item subtype because item subtype is not available here. In previous case, I dragged price. Okay, that is not available. Even item type also not available. But to show you practice purpose, I am dragging and dropping. It's supposed to drag and drop here, sir. Item type also supposed to drag and drop onto LTS only. Why? Because item type also not duplicated. That's the reason we need to go for like that. So now you understand what is the meaning of duplication, sir? The same column already available in BMM layer, that means duplication. If the same column is available, then we need to drag and drop onto where, sir? Logical table. If it's not available, then we need to drag and drop where, sir? Logical table source. That's what my meaning of this point here. That's what my meaning of this point here. If you see, I given here one point, model multiple physical sources for logical table, add multiple sources to an LTS. When you need to go for this one, sir? Where data is not duplicated across tables, Next point is what, sir? Add a new logical table source to logical table. That is when, sir? Where data is duplicated across tables. Add a new logical table source. What does that mean, sir? If you see here, did you observe or not? Whenever I drag and drop one column onto LT, automatically one more LTS is created or not? Yes or no? Previously, one more LTS is created or not? That's the reason I written here like that. Add a new logical table source to logical table. When you need to follow this one, where data is duplicated across table. This point is I didn't discuss full-fledgedly at this point of time, because that kind of data is not there. That kind of data will come whenever I am discussing about our 9th chapter, that is called as aggregate tables. Aggregate tables means what, sir? Already we have the dollars column in our one table. Same dollars column will be available in another table, but level will be what, sir? Different levels, aggregated data. Are you clear? If I say department wise salary column is there. Employee wise salary column is there. But what is the difference, sir? Here I have employee wise what is the salary, here what, sir? Department wise what is the salary. It is more aggregated data, it is more detailed data. In case of aggregate tables, I will come to this point, and second point will be full-fledgedly you will understand at the time. As of now, you understand first point, how to add one physical column to the LTS. We will add two methods. One is what, sir? Manual method. Second one is what, sir? Drag and drop method or automated method. You also understand the reasons. Whenever data is duplicated, then we need to add the what, sir? Physical column, we need to drag and drop onto logical table. Whenever data is not duplicated, then we need to drag and drop onto logical table source. These are the 2 points what you understand. Yes or no? Yes, let me walk through my slide. I'm sorry. So we understand these are steps. One is importing this one. Next, what's that? Defining keys and giants. Next, identifying next, adding sources to an LTS. This is manual method. Manual method I given. Next, once manual method is completed, then what's that? Drag method, drag and drop that one. We given this all drag and drop method also. Rename the logical columns if you want. Add a columns to the presentation layer. That's not the ABC example what we done. Am I clear? Yes. Next. Okay. Here, if you see carefully, item type is now I need to add here. Yes or no? Right. Now, if you go and see column mapping, each and everything are mapped here only, right? Suppose someone is asking a question. Let us say I have here type code column is available. I have here next what, sir? Item type is available. Type code column is coming from where, sir? D1 products. Item type column is coming from where, sir? D1 product type. In my report, if I take two columns, one is type code column, other one is called as item type column, then how my query will be forms backend? Question is clear or not? What will happen? Tell me. What I am trying to say is I am going to the cancel, check-in changes. Yes. Okay. I am going to the front end. I am developing a report with two columns. One is called as what, sir? Analysis. Two columns. One is called as type code column. Let us say products. One is called as type code column. Second one is called as product type column. Click on results. If you go back end and if you see the query, Error getting field information, select products type code, products type from error code. Am I reloaded server metadata? Let me clear this all courses administrations. What I am trying to do is I am trying to click on type code, click on results. Then I am getting, then I am going for item type, then I am getting. Previously, what is the problem is we deleted that item type column and we checked in, and thereafter we didn't reload the server metadata. At that time, we did not observe that one, right? That's the reason it's thrown error. Okay.
Oh no.
Now we got this report, right? Now we go for new, administration, next, okay, manage sessions, and if you go for the view log, here if you observe carefully, here I got what, sir, here, how many tables is taken, sir? Products table, next, products table, supply table, next, type. Why it is taken like that, sir? Actually, strictly speaking, these two columns are available within the product type or not? Within the product type table only, we have these two columns or not? But your BMM layer mapping is the source for this one, right? However you configured here, that way it will work. I mean to say, you clearly said type code take from here, D1 products, and item subtype you take from where, sir? Sorry. Item type you take from where, sir? D1 product. I don't have direct join between these two columns, these two tables. In between immediately is whom, sir? Subtype. That's the reason subtype also is introduced. Now I am giving one question. Sir, whenever I am developing such kind of report, I want to hit only one table. How we can do that one? Question is clear or not? Yes, tell me, sir, how to do that one? Simply, this type code is available. Type code is available where, sir? In the product type also available, right? Instead of telling type code take from this table, why can't you can tell like take from where, sir? Product type. And in the product type, what is the column name, sir? Type code. Click on OK. Click on check in changes. Click on yes. Any cache is there? Try to remove the cache. No cache is available here. And also from front end also try to remove all caches and try to do it. Close all cursors. Now go back. Now it is refreshed and is given the result. Now I need to, I am interested on what, sir? Administration next, manage sessions next, view log. If you see the view log, what happened, sir? It's taken only product type. So what I am trying to prove from this is the entire query formation, main source is what, sir? BMM layer. Based on the BMM layer only, your query is forming. Something is wrong in the query, then we need to come to the LTS and we need to see why that column is picking from the table. Why that column is picking from the table. Am I clear the point? So the way you need to debug, I am telling. Okay, some query is wrong means we need to come and see where, sir? In the BMM layer. Or you want to improve some performance technique. Let us say one report is running, let us say previous report only. It is running more time because of 3 tables are there, 2 joins are there, right? Actually, it is not required for that report. How you can debug it, sir? You can come and you can do whatever necessary activities are there. You can do it and you can debug it. Yes or no? Right. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll discuss rest of the things. Okay? Yes. Thank you. Go to lab and try to practice this chapter.